Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Venetia Alexander Marshall. Welcome. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome as well. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the bottom. Yeah, I'm still wearing the same outfit from my previous video. But this is a video I said I was going to make. And I'm going to go ahead and let all of you guys know what's been going on, why I have been uploading like crazy. If you saw my Christmas Day video with my MAC and with the updated MAC Cosmetics and my son, I will link that in the cards above. I did tell you guys that I was going to make a video about what was going on with me personally, and this will also explain why I am doing so many uploads and keeping you so full on everything on YouTube. So let me go ahead and just let you guys know what's going on. I finally was able, I made a post also on Facebook on Christmas Day, and it was regarding some things that I am facing in 2019. And in my previous video, I did let you guys know that my 2019 was not going to start off very well. And really, honestly, it's not going to start off very well at all. So I'm kind of going to go back, and this will actually give you guys an opportunity to get to know me a little bit better. First of all, about me, I've been in network marketing for years. I'm gonna try my best not to cry doing this video. Again, I have been in network marketing for so many years, and I was initially introduced to network marketing back in 1991 when I was a teenager, and my dad did network marketing. So I kind of already knew about network marketing. So let's go forward. In 2012, I got started with a company and in network marketing. And my husband and I had only been married barely a month. So, we're, newlyweds, getting into the married thing and so forth. And I was dealing with issues with my mother. First of all, both of my parents are deceased. So for those of you that did not know, both of my parents are deceased. My dad passed away in 2001. My mom passed away in 2014. So it's just me. I'm it. And my parents were married for 27 years. And my dad died of cancer in my mother's arms. He died of cancer. And my mom had been sick and was dealing with dementia. And she passed away in 2014 with complications dealing with her dementia. So after my husband and I had joined a network marketing company, and I was dealing with a lot of things with my mom, I was also dealing with a lot of stress with my family. Me and a lot of those family members, we don't speak. And as a result of all that stress, I began to have issues with headaches. And I had been experiencing headaches and issues with headaches. And they would come and go. And initially they were like a normal headache, take 2 Tylenol, you lay down, and then they go away and have problems with it. So fine, no problem. Fast forward 2 years into our marriage, in early 2014, the headaches started coming back, and the headaches were every day, constantly, every day. To the point of, okay, these are not regular headaches, these are migraines. And my migraines were getting pretty bad to the point of you can't stand, and if for those of you that have experienced migraines, you can't stand light, sounds, you get very nauseous. I had gotten to a point where I've thrown up. You want to put a pillow over your head and just flash. You don't want to hear any sounds. You don't want to see light. I mean, even looking at the light coming from the television was bothersome, and it was definitely bothersome for me. So I finally, if it wasn't for my husband finally said, you need to go to the doctor. Went to the doctor, and they put me on a series of medications for the migraines. Well, one particular medication they put me on, it has now permanently altered my taste buds. So my taste buds are permanently altered. So certain things that I feel are salty, a lot of people say, what's salt? And that would be a vast majority of people would say, what's salt? Because to me, again, it would be too salty. Sodas, I do have to be careful with sodas, even though I've gotten to the point that I drink them all the time, and I need to cut that out, like really bad. I need to cut that out. But on this medication, I had to stop drinking sodas because when I would drink the sodas, they taste flat. And I would waste money on sodas. I did this at work one day. I had 3 bottles of Sprites sitting across my desk. And they say, you got all these Sprites on your desk, you're not drinking them. I'm like, they're flat. But when they would pour it into a cup, it would be crisp. And they would say, what do you mean it's flat? What was the medication? Again, dealing with my migraines. So going along, taking all these medications, headaches are still not getting any better. By this time, my mom had passed away. So of course the stress is even bigger on me because I lost my last parent. My father's already deceased. My mother is now deceased. Stress had really come on and so forth. So the headaches were just really, really just like this, how bad the headaches were. So fast forward some more. I'm seeing the same doctor. My headaches had gotten so bad that when I go to the doctor, I'm on family medical leave because how bad my headaches had gotten. I had seen by the time 2016, 2017, I had seen several doctors with the migraines. I had gone from my regular primary care doctor. I had seen a specialist. I'd seen a neurologist. I had even seen an ENT specialist, thinking that years ago I had a deviated septum. I never did anything with a deviated septum, and I'm thinking that could be why I'm having headaches, is I have a deviated septum. My vision, I always tell you about my vision. I wear glasses. I'm like, maybe my prescription needs to be changed. I've had my prescription changed, went to the eye doctor. My eye doctor said, these headaches have nothing to do with your vision. Are you sure? Because I know that happened, because I know it happened with my dad, happened with my mom. My dad went so long without wearing his glasses, he would get headaches. The moment he put his glasses on, headaches would go away. Well, at first that would be okay with me, where I would put the glasses on, the headaches would go, but then it wasn't the case. The headaches were still there. So finally, the headaches this year had kind of subsided a little bit, but they were still there. It was like they would be there, but be like, okay, I'm sitting right there. I just want you to know I'm right here. So anything sudden, I'm just going to do this. So I was constantly taking medicine. I was constantly, always laying down. My headaches had gotten bad, but then they would subside. That subsided for quite a while. And then one day, a few months ago, they came back. They came back with a vengeance. I had never had such a bad migraine that bad in a year and a half. And it was so bad, I would be in my office and I had to cut the lights off because that's how bad the migraines had gotten. My husband said, you need to go back to the doctor again. By this time, I've spent so much money on doctors, on medications. With both of my parents deceased, of course, I would talk to my husband about it, talk to my kids, and I would also talk to my uncle. My uncle, who is was my dad's brother, and he was getting concerned about my headaches as well. So finally, I went to this particular doctor, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, if it was not for this doctor I've just recently seen, I praise this woman, and I am still singing her praises. Right now, I'm singing her praises. I went to her, told her what was going on. She went through my entire medical history for the last 4 to 5 years. She went through my whole history. She noticed 2 things that was not done that nobody did. Number 1, why hasn't anyone done any blood work on you? I don't know. She goes, when you leave my office, you're going upstairs, you're going to get some blood work done. Number 2, no one has done a CT scan on your head. We're going to order a CT scan. Then she goes, just to be on the safe side, I need you to schedule an appointment with an OBGYN. Okay. So I did that, followed what she said. I got a CT scan done. Got my CT scan, I got my blood work done. I went to see my OBGYN. But when I went to see this OBGYN, some other things were going on. I can't really talk about what the other things is to keep from getting in trouble lawfully. So I'm not going to really dive into that portion yet. When it comes to that portion, yeah, we'll see. So I went and got my blood work done, had my CT scan done, went to my OBGYN appointment, and she said, well, let's see what your CT scan says. You haven't gotten the results of that yet, and we haven't gotten the results of your blood work yet. Let's see, let's wait, whatever. So we're going through my history, and then she was talking about me having kids, at the age that I am, once I plan on having any other kids. I'm like, no, I'm not having any more kids. But I did tell her about my birth control. And she said, oh, really? Huh, you have that? Yeah. And because I don't know how much I can say about this without getting in trouble. It's because of this is reason why all this stuff is getting ready to happen to me in 2019. She said, I need to do a biopsy on you. Just to be on the safe side, I may want to do a biopsy on you. I said, okay. I'm thinking, okay, it's routine, it's whatever. I mean, I don't, but also in my mind, I'm thinking, wait a minute, biopsy. My dad had a biopsy and he had cancer. So apparently she must have known something that I didn't know. Yeah. I'm trying not to say too much without getting in trouble. My blood work came back. And they needed me to come back to see the doctor. Something came up on my blood work. And what came up on my blood work is a possibility of me having cancer. And I was literally scared. I had never been so scared before in my life. I had to tell my husband, and that was the first person I told was my husband. And he said, we're going to get through it. We're just going to get through it. Kind of was like, oh, this is why the OBGYN was saying, oh, well, I may need to do a biopsy on you. I think she already knew what was going on. So I went back and did some further tests, and the doctor said, we're going to wait and let you have your biopsy. But from what I'm seeing, I don't think you're going to need any additional blood work. Let's see what your OBGYN says. I said, okay, I have a biopsy scheduled. And then they say, okay, well, not only biopsy, but before you have that, let's go have an ultrasound done, to see what's going on down here. Okay, I had an ultrasound done. And kind of everything started to slowly fall into place. Had my ultrasound done. Found out I'm in endometriosis. I have fibroid cysts and cysts and so forth. So of course now I understood why she wanted to do the biopsy, because she wanted to see if anything was cancerous, which was why it came back on my blood work. So I had the biopsy done. That was painful. And I was also very scared. It was like the longest wait of my life to find out what my biopsy results were. And finally got my biopsy results back. Praise the Lord, I'm cancer free. No cancer at all. However, I am scheduled to have surgery next month. I am what we call having lady surgery. So yes, I'm having lady surgery next month, end of January. And also, because of some of the other things that's going on in my body, which is the reason why I'm having this lady surgery, also found out this could be the reason for my migraine headaches and all the money I've spent on doctors and medications and seeing all these specialists and they couldn't find anything. All this could be summed up and cleared up in one surgery. However, even though I have the surgery, I may not still be out of the woods just yet. So that's where we are right now. It is a wait and see for my surgery. My surgery is in about 4.5 weeks. So this is why I'm telling you guys, if you see any jewelry that I have featured on the channel, let me know, because I will be out of commission starting January 28th. I am going to be out of commission. That is when my surgery is going to take place. And I am going to be, down and out for at least the first 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going to be down and out. I'm not going to be able to drive either. So the doctor had already told me you're not going to be able to drive. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be able to drive. My daughter's upset because like, Mom, you can't be band mom for us. I'm like, no, I can't walk with the band this year. I'm band mom. It's my daughter's senior year in high school, and I've walked with the band when it's parade season every year for the last 3 years. And of course, I'm having this surgery right before Mardi Gras season begins, and I'm not going to be able to walk with them for the band for Mardi Gras. And I believe they have several parades already lined up for the Mardi Gras season, and I'm not going to be able to participate because I will be in recovery. So again, this was the reason why I've said, okay, my 2019 is not going to be very good. But you know what? If you believe in God and you believe that things are going to be okay, then you know what? He is going to take care of it, and He's going to take care of you. And I know God has been looking out for me and looking out for my family. And He's going to continue to do that and make sure that I come through this healthier than ever. And we're also going to pray that the additional issue with my health is also not going to be a factor. We're still waiting to see if that's going to be a factor or not. We're going to see. That's actually another wait and see with that after the surgery and when I go back to the doctor again. So I'm going to be in the hands of my doctor, in the care of her, for 3 months in 2019. So my flea market booth will be temporarily closed down for a few weeks. I've already talked to them at the flea market. They are holding my spot. Even if I do want to come out and I just sit, I will be allowed to do that. But of course, I would have to get permission from my doctor to be able to do that. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I finally did the video because again, I did finally tell my family what's going on. Well, the other family members what's going on. So yeah, that's it, guys. So I just want you guys to know and understand, if you're going through some health issues, and if you're in a cancer scare, I'm with you. And I want you to understand the feelings of anxiety, the feeling of, oh my goodness, do I have it? Do I don't have it? I understand those feelings because I've just recently gone through those feelings. And even though we know what the culprit is, and I still may not be out of the woods yet, even after the surgery, yeah. I definitely understand where you're coming from. And I think it was even harder for me to tell my other daughters, because my daughter in Virginia, it was a little hard. So my husband had to guide me through that one when I told her. And yeah, she took it pretty well, So they're all going to be checking up on me and making sure that I'm okay. And that's why my husband is in Minnesota right now. He's like, let me go ahead and go out of town now, because I'm not going to be able to do anything once you have your surgery and I'm taking off and this and that and other. I'm like, yeah. And that's why I want to just try and have as much fun as I can, upload as many videos as I can, show you the best deals that I can give you, or I can find new inventory that I do get in. I am having some new inventory come in before I'm out of commission, and I'm doing a vendor event a week before my surgery. So yeah, I have so much going on starting in the first 3 or 4 weeks of January, but then after that, I'm going to be out of commission. So that's that. That's what's going on with me. I hope this was more of getting to know me a little bit. And yeah, I didn't cry. So with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. I hope everyone have a great day, and you take care of yourself, and please take care of your body. When your body says, hey, I need a break, listen to your body and take a break. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.